We just finished this stream and it's time we talk a little bit about our day one impressions on Toro and our initial testing and how we're feeling about her. It looks like we got the strongest water damage dealer so far in the game, with a few caveats in my opinion. That said, hello nerds, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict. Today's topic is beauty right here, alright? Amazing assets, I wanna say it. We got lucky, we one-tap her, so didn't have to spend any money for her. Most likely I will be getting the Rappi skin, still not sure. We're also gonna be doing some giveaways for the Rappi skin on a stream. Not sure if today, not sure if tomorrow, one of these days, whatever it is. I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure. That's it. Leave a like, subscribe, help me grow the channel. And let's jump directly into our day one testing for Toro. So first of all, it looks like Shift Up is doing a lot of characters where 777 is enough in terms of how much of the numbers you're getting, and going from 7 to 10 does not increase a lot what you are getting in terms of percentage. Still, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be like a 10-10-10 if you like her for rates. You could be leaving any of the skills at level 7 to save resources, and they are still gonna work perfectly fine. As of right now, considering there is not a huge uptime on skill 1, I don't think it's necessary to go plus level 7, but again, there is a lot of damage in here. She hits like a truck. So let me show you some numbers, then we'll go into, in my opinion, how you should be building her right now after day 1, right? Again, things might change. And then lastly, if you should pull or not. So, numbers wise, Sefhi, where are we? And why do I have two different things in here? There we go. So, let's go into my water characters, okay? As you can see, Quincy, 67% elemental, 15 attack, Helm, 70 elemental, 17 attack, Ludmilla, 62 elemental, 19% attack. My Toro, 0 attack, but I got 4 elemental. 1 elemental here 16, 1 elemental here 9% only, 1 elemental 15, and 1 elemental 22. Nice, we got good rolls. That was 30 rocks. No attack though, sadly it is what it is. That's it. With that, at 444, she was already doing the same damage as my Quincy, 2.12. Both doing really good. I tested both a normal meta basic beach team, Siren, Crown, Helm, and then a shotgun team down below. Then we went, instead of 444, to a 7, 10, 10, 10, water weak of course. And as you can see, she was doing 2.9 versus 2.1. So a big increase from 444 to just going 7, 10, 10, right? That is really good. It's an extra billion damage. If you increase skill 1 to level 10 as well, you're gonna even be getting more damage, probably like a 3.2, 3.3, depending of course on some RNG as well. And then we were testing as well with Ludmilla, and instead of Helm of Burst, Helm Bursting. And this is a Helm really invested, 264k combat power versus 210 and 263 on my Ludmilla. By the way, all of them phase 15 though. And as you can see, 2.4 billion, 3.2. Really good damage on water content. Now, what about the shotgun team, Sefhi? Is she gonna be finding a place in there, right? If you are using your Tove, if you are using your Tove and your Bunny Soda, absolutely. So neutral, 7, 10, 10. As you can see, she's already doing quite more than my Soda. To be fair, my Soda is not an amazing Soda. It's 777, 3 lines of attack, which on neutral should be a lot better, but Toro is still buffing herself so much that it doesn't matter. And this was with bunnies and Tove, no treasure on Tove. If you get your treasure on Tove, it's gonna be even more damage for both your Soda and your Dorothy. Then we were testing Leona Drake, and there is not a huge increase. Even if you're getting the extra pellets, as you can see, it goes from 1.3 to 1.4. Like, it's not a huge increase, considering we're using both Drake, which is treasure Drake, and also Leona for the extra pellets. So most likely we will still see Tove, and then either bunnies, schoolgirls, or depending on the element, even Leona again, depending on the element. But pellets, so far, it's a mechanic that hasn't found a great character for it yet. Neither Privacy nor Dorothy. And then lastly, just for the memes, right, we put it on neutral versus Rapid Red Hood and Siren on a boss weak to win, and of course they are destroying her. But this is good for my thumbnail, so I can clickbait people, right? So I can clickbait them. Not about the skills and about the damage, right? Right now it looks like it's gonna be a pretty basic build for the DPS, which is your elemental, which is your attack, and of course max ammo since you're going into the shotgun team, and she is getting the skill 1 after 80 pellets. The more bullets you have, the less you have to worry about reloading and having to go through this, because her reload is pretty slow. Now, cube, resilience is good, Bastion is good, but the best cube that I do not have, and I don't want to be unlocking it, is actually gonna be Pierce. So if I come here to show you guys, I should have right here, right here, as you can see, this is a Dorothy with a Pierce Cube, 149 combat power versus a Winter Guillotine with 212. I'm pretty sure this is like a fully invested guillotine. I'll try to find how much investment Multi has into her. And she's already doing more than her. With the combat power difference, core differences, and investment difference. With the Pierce Cube. I think Pierce Cube is probably gonna be the best one on her for raids. Because you are not gonna be really using her outside of that. Now also it depends how many lines of max ammo you get. But both Resilience, Bastion, and then Pierce are gonna be the cubes for her 100%. All that said, outside of those things, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Should you be pulling for her or not? In my opinion, no. Ticket her. It's a 1% banner. What are you gonna be pulling for? Now, if you're a new player, you can be building more SSRs into your account. You can get lucky. Time that ass on your face. Zoom in on your face. Thank you, Shift Up. Appreciate it, honestly. 10 out of 10. Fan service wise, can't complain on this patch, on the skins, or on anything. But this is a 1% banner. Do only a couple multis, and if you get unlucky, just ticket her. There is no reason as to why you should be going for a 1%. We've said this multiple times. Even the big wells actually just ticket. They do not pull for these characters. So, you know, there is a reason why they do it. Don't be too stupid. Couple multis only. You get unlucky, you go one ticket. Nothing else. Alright? That's it. That's gonna be everything for this one. I'm gonna be talking about later. I already recorded the video actually about treasures. Because this batch of treasures is so far the worst one that they've done. Tove is actually gonna be a great character with a treasure. Julia might be a decent DPS, and they did 2 treasures for PvP. I don't understand what they were thinking or how they thought that could be a good idea, but it is what it is. That said, I'm gonna be out just a short video going over our first impressions on the new Dorothy Serendipity. Looks amazing. I will say 1 copy 100%. Strongest water DPS right now in the game. The problem, before I forget and before we go, is that she's not the hyper carry. She's not Rapid Red Hood. She's not SBS, Wasuka. She's not Red Hood or even Raven if you want on bosses. It's a great water DPS, but water is still lacking that hyper carry that should be either a Pilgrim or an over spec, which is kind of weird considering this could have been that, right? As the first Pilgrim that is a limited unit. It is what it is. I assume sooner or later we'll get an actual hyper carry for water. Maybe Evangelion 3.0. We'll see. We'll see. That's it. That's everything for this video. Beautiful people. I love you all. We're live every day. Links in the description down below. Good luck with your pool dinner dates. I'll see you on the next one.